Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Cooking with Kira. So today I'm going to be showing you what I made for my New Year's dinner. I hope you will enjoy this video. So stick around while I show you all the steps. Okay guys, so here I have all my chicken that was already cleaned and washed. So now I'm adding in my seasonings. I have my all-purpose seasoning, my chicken seasoning, some ginger seasoning, and also some onion powder. So I'm going to be listing all the ingredients below. Here I'm adding in some grated ginger and onion and garlic as well. And then I'm just going to be mixing everything together so all the pieces can get adequate seasoning. Okay guys, okay, and once everything was nicely seasoned, what I'm going to be doing is leaving this to rest to marinate overnight. Okay, if you don't have so much time on your hands, what you can do is leave it for a couple hours and that should be fine. Okay, so here I have all my vegetables and seasonings that I'll be using to make the bed for our roast chicken. Okay, so here I'm just laying out all my vegetables on a baking sheet. I did wrap the baking sheet with foil, so all the juice from the chicken will rest on these vegetables and everything will come out so delicious, guys. I will also be listing all the vegetables that I used in the description below. Okay, and once everything was laid out, what I'm doing now is to just drizzle some oil over the vegetables. And I'll also be adding in some of my Maggi chicken seasoning on my vegetables, maybe about half teaspoon or so. Okay, and here I added my baking rack over the vegetables, and then I'm just going to be laying the chicken pieces on before we add it in the oven. Okay guys, and you can ensure that your oven is at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So you want to ensure that your oven is preheated before you add the chicken in. Okay, okay, so once everything was laid out, I'm now going to be covering the chicken with my foil. So that's how I normally do it for the first 40 minutes or so. I cover it with the foil and then I'll be removing the foil. Okay guys, so this was after about 35 minutes. This is me checking on the chicken to see how everything is going. Alright, let's see. Oh my gosh guys, the aroma from all the vegetables and the seasoning, trust me guys, it's smelling delicious. This is a chicken that you must try. So what I'm doing now is just to flip over the chicken. So that's what I did here. I turned all the pieces over and now I'm going to put it back in the oven for another 30 minutes. Okay, all right, so here I'm making my sauce to glaze the chicken. Okay, so I added about half tablespoon of oil and I'm adding in some chopped onions and garlic, about half of a small onion and 2 garlics here. What I'm going to be doing is just to saute these in the oil for about 2 minutes and then I'll be adding in my orange juice. Okay, so here I have 1 cup of orange juice. You could use whatever orange juice brand that you have. So what I'm going to be doing is adding also about 1 tablespoon of cornstarch that I mixed in about 1.5 tablespoons of water as well. And I'm adding in some of my all-purpose seasoning and again some of my Maggi chicken seasoning. Guys, this seasoning is one of my favorite. I really love Maggi brand. You could also list in the comments your favorite seasoning that you like to use. This is just one of mine. So what I'm going to be doing is just to allow the sauce to thicken up. That will take about 10 minutes. So I'm just going to allow it to simmer on low heat. And after 10 minutes, this is what it was looking like. So what I'm going to be doing is just to strain off the onion and the garlic from the sauce. You can leave it in if you like, but I just prefer to have my sauce without the onion. I just normally use it for flavoring, but I always strain it off when I'm going to baste the chicken, okay? And this is how it was looking after I strained the onion and garlic off. Okay guys, it's really a simple and delicious sauce and very easy to make. So now after about an hour, I'm now going to baste the chicken. Okay, it's partially done here, but we're still going to give it at least 20 to 25 minutes more after I add the sauce on each side of the chicken, okay? Okay, and now I'm just going to leave them in the oven again for another 15 minutes and then that should be it. Now let's move on to our rice and peas, because I am doing rice and peas as well today. It's actually one of my favorite and it's most Jamaicans' favorite as well. Alright, so here I have my peas that was already cooked and I'm going in with about 1.5 cups of coconut milk. Okay, so now I'm going in with my scallion and thyme, and I'll also be adding in some garlic along with some of my Maggi chicken seasoning. Sometimes I use my Maggi all-purpose seasoning or my Maggi chicken seasoning. I'm not going to be adding any salt, so I normally just add enough seasoning to flavor the pot. And I'm also going in with 2 of my Maggi vegetable bouillon cubes. You can always taste to adjust the flavor of your pot as well, because that's what I do. So what I'm going to be doing is just to stir this a little bit and then allow it to simmer for at least 6 minutes or 6 to 8 minutes, and then we'll add our rice, okay? I'm also adding in 1 of my Scotch bonnet pepper, and then I'll be covering this for 8 minutes. Okay, after 8 minutes, now I am adding in my rice that was already washed. Okay, so now my heat is on medium. So what I'm going to be doing is to cover it for at least 6 to 8 minutes and I'll check on it. Okay, after around that time, this is how it was looking. So I'm now going to turn the flame down to low and allow it to cook for at least 25 minutes. And after 25 to 30 minutes, this is how it was looking. It was fully cooked and perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to turn off the flame and allow this to rest until we're ready. So let's move on to my other dish. I'm also doing some fried rice, some shrimp fried rice here. So I'm now adding in my shrimp that was already seasoned. Okay, we're just going to leave these in for just 2 minutes. Okay, because you don't want to overcook the shrimp. So after 2 minutes, I did remove them, and now I'm going to go in with my other ingredients. Okay, so now I'm adding in some finely chopped bell peppers and also some onion and garlic. Okay, we're just going to allow this to saute for at least a minute or two. Okay, so now I'm adding in my coconut rice that was already pre-cooked a couple hours ago. So I already have a video on my channel of how I prepare my coconut rice, so you can, I'm going to link it below so you can try it out if you would like. So this was already cooked and it was already seasoned, so I'm not going to be adding a lot of seasoning to the fried rice again. Alright, so what I have here is my flame is on medium and I'm allowing the rice to fry. Okay, so you're just going to want to stir it around to prevent the rice from only frying on one side. So you just want to stir it around. I'm going to be doing this for at least 10 minutes or so. And now I'm going to be adding in the shrimp back to the fried rice. Okay, and here I'm adding in some of my favorite island spice sweet and sour sauce. So I'm just adding a little bit to my shrimp and then I'll be mixing everything together. Okay, and I'm adding again my favorite seasoning, a little bit of my Maggi chicken seasoning just for flavor. And then we're just going to be stirring this around maybe another minute or two, and then that should be it. This is really delicious and it's really simple to make, so I hope you guys will also give it a try. And also guys, please remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more delicious recipes, okay? Alright, so now this seems about done, so I'm going to turn out the flame. And here I have my vegetables. I did already prepare my vegetable before, so now I'm just adding in the sauce. Here I have some lettuce, some carrots, also some pecan and other nuts, and I also have raisins along with my sliced tomatoes. I will also add everything in the description below of what I use in my vegetable and also my sauce. Okay guys. Okay guys, and here it is when everything was all done. And I did a pot mac and cheese for my son that I didn't involve in the video because it's just a regular pot mac and cheese. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.